What's happening, you beautiful folks? Welcome back to the Ipaintcreatures YouTube channel. They also call me IPC. And I always like to bring these videos on with a grand salute of gratitude to all you incredible creative people. And I just love how I brought my art to the world, and it talks to a lot of people, even people who don't draw and paint or creative write. And a lot of the basis of what I do is, poetry. The root of it is poetry. So even when I'm doing this fantastical Octo for my incredible friend Riri, and this was a commission that she pretty much cherishes and on her wall, and I had a grand time doing it. I haven't done an Octo in probably a lot of years, and just a specific Octo. I always do like Octo characters, more like cartoon characters, and this one didn't really get realistic, but once again gave my vision. And it made me thinking about this quote by the incredible Herschfeld. He's the one who did all those incredible drawings of celebrities and well-known people, and pretty much a lot of times he doesn't lift his pen, he just works in ink, and just so expressive lines and so inspirational. And definitely have a lot of him in my lineage, and maybe I'll go back and start doing some pen and ink at his level and see if I can get kind of my thing going, because it must have been so rewarding for him to just kind of really find his style and his niche and be able to share it socially. And so this Herschfeld quote is, "Artists are just children. They're just children, and they refuse to put down their crayons." And that's me all the way. I refuse to, get caught up in too much business writing, or, too much advertising illustration, or illustration and painting to please people. And I'm so grateful to be Ipaintcreatures, and what that kind of brought with it is, most of you that know me, I'm carrying on the tradition of the incredible Shel Silverstein and Dr. Seuss and Morris Sendak and Jim Henson and Charles Schultz and Shigeru Mizuki and Akira Kurosawa and the incredible Joseph Campbell. And I feel so honored, because most of those creators, they didn't influence me a lot like most people in my childhood. It was more kind of my teenage years when I was really illustrating and kind of getting a real kind of graph street style. And then I just wanted to go back to my roots, and then I got the opportunity to work at Lucasfilm. And then when I worked there, I really got back into, drawing and painting from the imagination, because George brings in those incredible worlds of Star Wars, and, some of the concept art that use a lot of reference, but some of the most fantastical ones know how to just kind of scratch and make marks on the page and then turn it into a real fantastical creature. So I think what Al is talking a lot about here is, just keeping your innocence, and once again, those of you who watch the videos know who I am. I'm just a big advocate and an art educator that really supports and believes art brings culture and meaning to life, and then fantastical images like this one right here. This is the incredible Tsuki from my story, Matsu, and she's riding a big old I think it's like a sparrow bird or something. I forgot. I just kind of looked at a reference for a minute and then just kind of drew imaginary bird, and then there's the incredible Ryo in the back there. He's flying around. He's a Tatsu. And I love doing images like this because a lot of my heroes did them, and I love combining kind of the playfulness of like what Dr. Seuss did and Maurice Sendak, who did Where the Wild Things Are, and then also kind of bringing my experience from a lot of advertising illustration, so I make it a little tighter and makes it a little more fantastical and a little more believable, but still has that playfulness of a child. And I don't think that child ever died, especially because I grew up without a father, and then had the thread of the big tumor on my arm and got it removed. And so reflecting back, I really didn't have that much of a childhood. So I think, when I came of age in my early teens and my teens, I just kind of committed to just going back and being a kid again and loving everything I do and just let the skills grow on their own. And it just got magical. So definitely, refuse to put down your crayons in whatever you do. Even if you go into an occupation that really doesn't seem like it's creative on the surface, don't put down your crayons and keep the wonder, the beauty, and the brilliance alive. Thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next video. Leave some comments down below. Let me know how you're feeling, what you got out of this, and request some stuff, and definitely respond to some other comments down there. I want to really keep building community and bringing family around. So thank you very much for watching the video, and I'll see you real soon.